What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name is AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with The Outer Worlds. Sorry, it has been a bit since I've last played this. I don't know. With RPGs like this, I have to be in the mood to play them. I mean, like, I love The Witcher. I really like I'm gonna say Fallout New Vegas is the one I really love. Again, oddly, the Obsidian one. But no, games like those, you know, no matter how much I love them, I really have to be in the right mood to sit and quest and everything. And I don't know, I've just not been in that mood. I've been more into like some easier to consume, you know, like shooters and the WWE game and just a few other things. And also now with Death Stranding coming out. Holy crap.
God, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Yeah, welcome to the Unreliable.
Edgewater's God, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Well, seeing that our ship's name is the Unreliable, yeah, I think we could use use the help.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
All right, I'm glad you're into that. But yeah, we're gonna finally take off here. What was I saying earlier? Right, it was something about just being in the mood for certain RPGs or whatever. I've just not been in the mood, and also Death Stranding has just been taking over my life lately. Because holy crap, I like that game.
Forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Alright, well, we finally have a crew. We should have everything to fix our ship now.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
You mention your dad a lot, but you never mention your mother.
How I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I have not lately seen a man with a bigger or more obvious
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what we live, but what we strive for. Yeah, never been much for religion myself.
But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
See, and actually, I have to lean with Pravati on that one. I've always said, you know, and I know how much this phrase has annoyed some people, but you know, I would argue that I'm more what is it? I'm more spiritual than I am religious. Like, I believe in a higher power. I just don't claim to know what it wants or what it does. I'm just saying I think there's something guiding everything. But I'm also not going to sit and preach to you. You do you, you know, just don't piss me off.
Sorry. I know it's none of my business.
I like a drink. I'm guessing you're not a drink yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Don't apologize if you want to talk about... Yeah, if you want to talk, I'm always happy to listen. You're part of my crew now. Yeah, this to me doesn't scream Fallout. And again, I know I keep going back to Fallout, but that's because that's where I know Obsidian from, is New Vegas. But this whole crew thing doesn't scream Fallout to me. Even though I know that we're companions, this feels more BioWare. This one saw that power regulator. But yeah, it screams more BioWare, more Mass Effect to me. Just kind of walking around, seeing if I can talk to the crew or anything yet. Well, I guess it's the crew. It's just myself, Parvati, and the Vicar. It's sealed, sealed, sealed. Oh, she's...
You did the rightest thing you could, sending the power...
Okay, oh, okay. She's still following me because she's still in my party. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to, like, randomly turn or... Nope, he's just walking around. Okay.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Oh, jeez.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Yeah, we're just going to run through all this.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
I like that.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Yeah, were they not religious?
On the contrary. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Oh, okay, quick question with this whole scientism that, you know, they have in this game. I mean, is it... Were they trying just to make fun of Scientology? Is that the point? I can't actually tell. Like, what's that? You know, it's the difference between good satire is almost indistinguishable from real content, if that makes sense. So yeah, I can't actually tell if, like I said, if they're trying to satirize Scientology or if it's just a coincidence. It seems too obvious to be a coincidence. I don't know.
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is a part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated. I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
It's Colonist in the Hope, scientist named Wells Save Me. I'm a thrill seeker and a lover of great renown.
Yes, very funny. Just like the masked marketeer, right?
Marketeer. I've never caught that before. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Everyone knows that Aetherwave cereal. Where have you been?
You cryo sleep?
And how did he do that?
Should I know? I was
Well,
frozen.
You do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
How chemicals need to save. Yeah.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
My family on the Hope. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Just kind of following my inspiration, so to speak. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna try and be a little more cagey with my details. I don't know why I opened up to him. I'll just say because he's a religious figure. There we go. It's like opening up to a priest.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How's that simple vicar happens to be such highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I
Right.
meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
So I kind of like how this guy never kind of like talks straight. He's always kind of trying to use little fancy language to kind of hide some stuff.
Thank you, Captain.
Anything else so we can...
Yes, you caught. What's occupying your...
personal quest of yours. Yeah, I think we got everything. All right. Talk to our crew members. Can I... Oops, wrong button. Can I bring him into the crew? Oh, something else I wanted to show you guys. Because I was asking questions about this. I figured out exactly how this stuff works. Or how this medical inhaler works. The Adreno is your basically like a stim pack in Fallout. And in every other slot that you equip something, so whenever I need a health boost, I use my inhaler, I will get a shot of the Adreno, so it will give me 25% health over time. And now, because I have it equipped, it'll also give me the boost of this Dervish Mist, so it'll increase my movement speed by 20% and melee weapon attack speed by 20% for 15 seconds. So it basically takes everything that you have up here and gives you those boosts. Big thanks to Brian Gada. He was the guy who told me about that and gave me the heads up on exactly how that works. Because I was kind of trying to figure out exactly how that functioned. So So can I... Okay, so I guess I can't tell him to come with me just yet. Trying to figure out how to... Or if I can I only bring one companion at a time? I thought we could bring two. I guess not. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that I need to complete that quest chain before we can even bring him along with us.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater... What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh, for a second there, I thought they were gonna take the music out straight out of, Oh my god, Space Odyssey. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I say unnatural drippage. Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Oh yeah, you're a great doctor.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a... Yeah, why do I need a nav key?
Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
All right.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alright, got it. Let's leave the conversation. I'm gonna guess that's the nav terminal, but before that, let's go find our quarters. And Pravati down here in the workshop, cargo bay, whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay, up there. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson: never dream. Holy shit, that's depressing. Oh man, that's funny, but guess I can sleep. Got a Sentry Saber. Okay, I can deconstruct that. I play like a little game of Parcheesi or chess or whatever that is. Holographic Shroud projects a disguise of you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided that you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Cool. Alright, well, let's take flight. Oh, this is cool. So, okay, so Scylla is one of the largest asteroids. Halcyon, the largest grouping of rocks known as the Charybdis Cluster. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago. Okay, and then we have Monarch, one of Olympus's many satellites, which should have been Halcyon's second habitable world a long time ago, has been abandoned by the board due to the monstrous, ravenous creatures. Terra 2, I believe, is where we just were. Yeah, only can land on that. So we have Phineas's lab that I'd like to go check out sometime, but let's go check out the Groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Right, welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planet's systems as well as special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked. That some landing base requires special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Okay. Oh, I get skill and perk points. Cool. I still feel like we're gaining these way too fast. Again, go dialogue and go in ranged. Perks. Oops, wrong button. Ah, son of a bitch. Perks, there we go. Alright, base armor rating. Vendors, machines, additional ammo stock and vendors. That's not bad. Tactical tie line daily. Okay. Oh, man, why haven't I picked this up yet? I always take a perk that gets me boosts from my companions. Telescoping staff, and he's also got a shotgun. All right. He's also got his vestments. Let's see here. Yeah, let's let him increase my hack skill as well. There we go. He's all set up. Parvati. We're good. I'm kind of looking to getting some better weapons. Pretty much all around. Oops. Adrenos. Nothing in there. Parvati wants to have a little chat with us.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Oh, you know me. I can't turn down requests by my companions.
She could teach me all manner of stuff. I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic.
Passing fair mechanic.
But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
Oh, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I don't think we really got about time you move along. Break time's over. Let's go. I hate that every time I open a door, I pull my gun. And party selection. Really? We only have 5 total companions? Huh. I don't know why. Just looking at all the rooms on the Unreliable, you'd think it would be a few more than that. Alright, let's have a nice little look around. Yeah, I keep pulling my gun.
Just checking your ship.
I just wanted to talk to her. I didn't want to pull a gun on her.
Just as I remembered.
Alright.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick out here.
Let's see, what quest do I have active right now? Alright, the journal, passage to anywhere, which we need to speak to Gladys. I already forgot how her name was pronounced. Yeah, let's work on the empty man. We told Vicar that we'd help him. Wanted, dead or alive, Captain Gunnar McCreed for several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning McCreed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill request to collect reward. Phineas V. Wells.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
So what, did that one count as like a side mission, or is it just a random poster that I saw?
You keep that pistol holstered while you're here. Wish we had bigger weapons, but no. Be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
Well, I was just trying to talk to you. I wasn't trying to pull a gun on you, but this game apparently likes me to pull my gun on people. Alright, yeah, I need to get inside this. So I fall and hurt myself.
Great work.
Post-mortem fines will be paid by the closest living relatives. Yeah, I mean, I could use the Hollow Shroud, but the problem is I don't have... Sell that. Your holographic has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Alright, so I have... Oh, cool! Alright, so that's how that works. Just gonna keep... Frankly, nobody's gonna call me on it. I'm just gonna keep stealing. Nobody seems to be looking.
Oh, you got that?
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Eject,
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Yeah, while you're doing that... Hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, locked container. So if I walk back through... Okay, it immediately recharges. Cool.
Wish I could do that.
Just gonna take all of that. Wait for that guy to walk by. Go do other stuff, not looking at me, so I can keep stealing. Alright, stealing complete. Let's get out of here. I'm just stealing everything. Screw it. Yeah, I think that's everything. Alright. I like that. I like the idea that it describes shit I can't speak. That disguise shroud. I was thinking, man, that would be a little too much if it was like unlimited. I could just easily walk around, not have to worry about anything.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's how you resolve your differences like an adult, right?
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
It sounds like you're better off on your own. You're just lucky you're not serving a sentence.
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
And that's me, Captain the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, we're not. I'm not telling him my name. Remember, we're going by the name of the actual captain.
See you around, boss.
Who bets he sneaks onto our ship? I probably should talk to the vicar.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
That's great, because that's where we're heading next.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Sounds good. Let's go. Would it be stealing if I took these? Yeah, probably shouldn't. A little too out in the open. Armor parts, mag picks. Meh. Alright. I spent enough time goofing around. Let's actually get going.
Right this way. Identification, please.
As always, we're Captain Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, you said. Well, let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Oh, fantastic.
Hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Alright, I'll take it back. I'm not Hawthorne. This isn't my ship. How do I get this resolved?
Tom Bedford, our
That's a
board
name.
representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Yeah, any idea why?
Information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. We'll
Take
straighten
the
this
starch
out.
of 'em, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Or set over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, I'm looking for someone named...
You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
I'm looking for a drink. Can I find a job?
Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Or something a little more local. How does Halcyon Holdings work anyways?
Are you pulling my leg?
Yeah, I'm new around
Must be
here.
one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
So the board runs the system.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere where the company heads sit.
Around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't
Great.
say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Huh, who bets that we will? Yeah, sure, I'm looking for something a little more
Might have
local.
A couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
Doesn't really matter much to me. I'll take anyone else.
She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
I was about to say, I'll take out anyone that,
I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well,
Thank you, Parvati.
miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
see here, I didn't think there were many independent... What the hell was I about to say? Oh, right, yeah, I don't care. I'll be a bounty hunter. I'll just do whatever I need.
Relative
Yeah,
to the
sure.
board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either. They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right.
All right, there we go. Oh, jeez. Still so much to
Most places
talk
are on the
about.
promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need
I know there are going to be some people...
Let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
I know there'd be a lot of people who say, "Why am I going through all this crap?" It's just I don't know. I like to know what I'm dealing with.
Friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Yeah, sounds like a fun guy.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, I'm glad it terrifies them.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Yeah, Parvati, we're
board is
pretty
there.
much playing anti-board in this playthrough.
They
Come on.
believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Like I said, Parvati, she needs to know that we're playing anti-board here.
Be seeing you.
All right. Claim our debts, a workbench.
Weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives...
Oops, wrong button. And to the journal. Plenty of stuff to find. Alright, so we got a side quest, we got companion quests, still that. Let's go to drinking some, what is it, sapphire wine? I can't read again, I stated that earlier today. Holy hell!
By the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
I wasn't expecting that. That was actually really cool looking. Let's do some exploring. Alright, so this is
regularly scheduled advertisement for the following. The board would like to remind
say regularly scheduled advertisement.
Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiator thing.
Suppose you know a way I can get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. Let's see what you got. Yeah, let's see what they've got. Alright, liquors. Really? That's weird. Apparently. Oh, okay. So alcohol, personality attributes go up by 1, and then you get a hangover and it all drops by 1. Okay, because I was like, oh, that's weird. You see this stuff actually, it's not going to give you any boosts. No, it will, but it also gives you debuffs later. That's cool. Okay. I can't buy those apparently. Got a 6% discount and repair. 291 bits? That's not bad. I think we got plenty. Yeah, we got over 7,000. Yeah, they're not selling anything that I really need. Come through it. Yeah, hear anything interesting?
Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space? The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it. Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could. All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here, and it's only gonna get worse.
What do you need? What do you need radiators for?
Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap, best she can anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Yeah, what do you need radiators for?
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find...
Alright, nah, we're good. I don't need to know more about the chief lady. You know, we'll figure out by talking to her. Alright, nice little bar over there. What's over here? I'm gonna guess by the name it's an inn.
Rent an upstairs room?
Sorry. Business has been...
See, looking for Gladius. How's life on the Groundbreaker? Do you do business with prominent merchants? So can we just, like, walk in and...
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Damnable thing about...
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the other...
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can actually, like, rent a room or whatever, but... Okay, guess we don't really need to right now.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Dennison will get... Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacers. A lot of slogans to keep track of.
Alright, work for Everman Edgewater.
My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
You ain't missing much, it's a
Word
dump.
I use. I think of it more like a... No, I take it back. Dump sums it up nicely.
Well, I liked it fine enough.
Yeah, Pravati, you... Just, I bet we'll see a lot nicer places. It was a dump.
What can I get you? Some soap?
Although, this is a world...
Everyone will love you for using it.
I'm gonna start calling this, like, space Fallout, so, you know what? I think everywhere we go is kind of gonna be a dump, so... Yeah, I still want to ask about that hat and how I can get one. Because I love that hat. Like, I'm talking, like, real world, I would buy that hat. I will buy some Adrenos. Why the hell not? Yeah, armor. Oh my god, we can. It gives us a boost to lie. Fantastic. Oh, man. No upgrades that I can really use.
You should give our latest product a try. Oh, don't take my...
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
I feel bad for this guy.
I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
So I'll take that as a no.
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I want to see if we can stump him.
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse Mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
The crash will knock you out cold. Alright, yeah, okay, I'll leave. I don't think we're ever gonna stump him.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
Alright, I'm gonna guess we can get some sort of mission back there. I wanna go see waste disposal. Hello, stuff to steal. Or just pick up. Awesome.
Here we go. Down they go.
Got him.
Everyone all right?
Anyone dead? I'm just gonna... Before I help you out, dude, I'm gonna steal everything and loot your buddy's corpses. You know, the true way to play an RPG. And I'll take that. Guy said he was locked in somewhere. Trying to figure out where he is.
Easy does it.
Oh, that's a neat little shortcut that was completely unnecessary. Seriously though, where the hell is this guy? Is it fine? Stealing. Whatever. Mine. I'll take a tactical shotgun. It's gotta be better than my current shotgun. My current shotgun sucks. Anything else? Hope Bar keycard. Huh. It's an interesting place that dropped us. Well, we got a fancy weapon, so I will take it. I'm still trying to figure out where this guy is. Okay, tossball card, light ammo, driver sight. Cool. Still asking the question, where the hell is this guy?
If you can hear me, please hurry. The toilet.
There it is. I was looking for that door. Just couldn't find the damn thing.
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually, two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me. Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days.
Were you eating the poop?
That means I haven't clocked
I
out
was.
in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Like, seriously, were you in there for... If you were in there for days, like...
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fine.
He is standing there smelling like
Is
shit.
that enough for you? Or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well?
Oh, please tell me.
You're a sick man. I never should have come here.
Ah, look at his poo. Ah, that's funny. I love that answer. Don't tempt me. Oh, man. I have too much fun. Ah, man. And what's in here?
I'm ready for this.
Don't mess with us. Nice one.
Everyone all right?
Alright, plenty of trash back here. Not seeing anything useful. And just sprats. Okay. I might go a little long on time with this video just because I'm just having fun exploring this place.
What's going on with you lately? You seem down.
Let's see, Sublight Salvage.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Well, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Oh, cool, I can, oh, what the fuck happened to their heads?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's right, name's Captain Hawthorne.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Interesting.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations.
That's a
Guess
title.
You already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling her
Is
ship
Ada
names.
still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Isn't there always?
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I don't have the nav key, but can I still take it?
He's back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Kind of other sectors.
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Of course. So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
I like the idea of bureaucratic pirates. That seems interesting. Hey,
careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Alright.
Be safe.
Okay, let's not piss her off. Let's take a look at the journal. So, task, salvager in the sky. So we need access to Stellar Bay before we can do anything with that. Like I said,
Impromptu tossball match. No one? Really?
I don't even know what tossball is there, dude. Alright, well, we still got other stuff and other places to look at before we keep going.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Yeah, what you got? Armor parts, yeah, blades, it's cool, but I'm not really playing a melee type character. Yeah, all he's got is blades and... What? Okay, standard troop armor, medium. I prefer to go more light armor. Oh, I could start buying some better armor for my companions, now that I think about it. I don't know. I'll look into buying stuff for your companions, because I mean, like, I don't want to change their look too much, because I actually kind of like their base looks, but
Welcome.
I really don't care. You know, because I like the fact that Parvati's kind of got the engineer look to her. The Vicar is, you know, clearly he's a more like a religious man or whatever. Auntie Cleo's.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Your glorified vending machine.
Beginning dispensing sequence.
It's funny. Alright, yeah, we can go see the Halcyon, but that's, I'm assuming, what we need to get our ship undocked. Spratworth.
If you're hungry, you've come to the...
Yeah, I think I can figure out what Spratwurst is. Yeah, Halcyon. Let's see, what's up this elevator? Oh, okay, let's transition to the back bays. Okay, so it's a new area entirely. Yeah, I don't have that key card. Holy shit, there's more?
Are those XF?
Give them one thing.
And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
For the following story.
What was I saying? I'll hand it to the developers here. Man, they really crafted some neat environments.
Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Captain the Unreliable, though my ship's a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Salute, copy that, Chief. I'll try not to start too many fights, but I might have to end some.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different. so welcome aboard.
Alright, so Parvati, looks like in command.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Now just continue. No need to be so formal.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
God damn it, I love Tennyson's voice actress.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Okay, is it my dirty mind that's trying to think that there's something going on between these two, or is it like I said, is it just my dirty mind, or is there actually something happening here that's...
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's
Good
nothing
job.
else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Yeah, it seems kind of warm in here.
These radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
Thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a character to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate. Is there any way I can... Yeah.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Take care of that right now. The back bays. Am I supposed to know where that is? How do you know the parts are still there? Yeah, but there's a catch, right?
Long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Yeah, I'll get you those parts.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
All right. Well, it looks like we've kind of explored all the upper areas, minus the Halcyon area, and yeah, going back to the Unreliable. But yeah, we'll head on to the next area. You know, we'll finish up some exploration of the Groundbreaker. I really like this this area so far. It's really cool. But yeah, we'll finish up all the exploration and everything in the next video. But until then, guys, I want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com, and now BitChute are all linked down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gills, Something Game Channel. I'm out.